On this episode of Plated by V, I'll be teaching you how to make roasted chickpeas. So we're going to need bicarbonate of soda, a bowl of which you're going to fill up with water, and then you're going to need a cup of your choice that you're going to use for this. So I filled mine up to the brim. You just pour it into the bowl. Then I'm going to put in my 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda and make sure that I stir in thoroughly until the white part is like I can't see it anymore and it's thoroughly dissolved. So my ratio that I use is basically 1 cup to 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. Leave the chickpeas to soak overnight. You'll notice that the next day the bowl is yellow. It's basically due to the bicarbonate of soda. You rinse this thoroughly and make sure that you get rid of all the excess water. The reason I add baking soda, also known as bicarbonate of soda, is because it softens the walls of the chickpeas, making it easy for the water to absorb through the cells of the wall, thus making it quicker to cook, because then once they've opened up, the water comes in more rapidly compared to if you didn't add the baking soda. Now, to make our cooking process even much more quicker, I am using boiling hot water straight from the kettle, not even giving it a chance to cool down, and I'm pouring it in there, making sure that I cover. I have my stove plate on 6 as well, just to make sure that this is, because you just need to get this boiling. Another 10 to 12 minutes or maybe 15 minutes more, you should be able to taste your chickpeas. And if they're soft, they are ready to serve. After boiling for about 30 minutes on high heat, you should be able to see the outer skin. Rinse thoroughly and get rid of all the excess starch, and lay on a paper towel just to get rid of the excess water. I've chosen 4 spices. Trust me, I'm not strict with the measurements here, so basically, depending on how I feel, I will put 1 teaspoon of each, and sometimes a little bit more of cayenne pepper. The oil I'm using is olive oil, and I'm basically going to sprinkle all of this olive oil over the chickpeas on the oven tray. And once I've mixed all these spices up, I'm just going to sprinkle it all over and give it a nice good massage. Make sure you get a nice good covering of the spices throughout the chickpeas, just to make sure that each one is covered with the mix. After getting your hands all dirty, your chickpeas should look just like that, covered and nicely oiled. Make sure that your oven is on double heat. I am using 240 degrees here. If you've chosen to use canned chickpeas, you need to drain the chickpeas from the water in the can, and then toss them into the oven at 240 degrees, double heat for 10 minutes. Remove it and then start sprinkling it with the spices and the oil together. The reason you're doing this is because canned chickpeas tend to be very mushy, so you want to get them dry first before you start sprinkling them with the spices and the oil. These should be crunchy and soft at the same time, like it's almost like a crunchy outside and a chewy center. That's how I experienced them. They are perfect as a snack, and they are a good option to add to your next salad. I hope you enjoyed it. Join us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Plated by V on all platforms.